Good morning. You're watching Much Ado About Something, and I'm Donna. Well, today's Veterans Day, and it's the time in the United States when the government has set aside this official holiday to celebrate all of the people that's died in the service, that has died serving our country. So if you have family who has died serving our country, if you have a veteran in your family, thank you for your sacrifice. We're so thankful for people that are dedicated to protect our country and to work in our armed services. So happy Veterans Day to everybody that celebrates it, knows what it's about, and appreciates those veterans and the part they've played in our country. Well, it's a rainy day out here. It's quite gray and damp. But you know, I love the rain. I appreciate the rain. Very thankful for the rain. As a gardener and as a person that knows that the rain is what fills our rivers and our water table and keeps us from being in a drought, I'm very thankful for the rain. And we have this new roof. This is the contractor's trailer they've left out here. I'm sure they'll come and get that soon. But having some rain is a good opportunity to test out that new roof, isn't it? It's a charcoal gray roof. I picked that roof because I thought it would be versatile and that we would be able to paint our house different colors. And then it would still look good. Well, because it's raining, I know that I'm not going to be able to do much out here today. So I'm going to go back inside. Because it's an official holiday today, my little grandchildren won't have school, so they'll be coming around 11:30. So if I'm going to get anything done, I'm going to go ahead and have to plan to get it done right now before they get here. I think that days like this make excellent soup days. Soup or chili beans. So I'm going to put a pot of something on. I really want to do vegetable soup, but then I have all of that chicken noodle soup left from where I made that big pot 2 days ago. So I'll probably heat that chicken noodle soup up just because I don't want to waste that and because it'll be delicious. All the flavors will be melded together and it'll be really good. So I think I'll go ahead and heat the chicken noodle soup up. There's enough of it for us. I am drinking cold coffee. I figured I would need cold coffee instead of hot tea this morning because I'll be chasing my little grandkids. They'll be here and I'll want to have plenty of energy for them. So that's what I'm drinking this morning. And my little cup, my little yellow cup my sister got me for my birthday, I've got iced coffee in there in hopes of getting some energy. Now there are plenty of things that need to be done in here and things that I can do on a rainy day. I'm not sure what my plans are yet. There are just things that I'd like to do, like I'd like to change my kitchen curtains. Let me take you in there and show you those. I had these up right here, you know, at the end of summer and the first of fall. And I love the design of these. And you know, I close these a lot. These little side curtains that hang down, I close them a lot whenever it turns winter and I don't need to use this air conditioner. So I kind of would like to change these curtains today, but I'm not sure if that's what I'm going to do today or not. I wanted to show you my Thanksgiving cactus is blooming. Let me get up here. You know, I had to bring it in when I brought all my houseplants in. And it's got buds on it. And it's really pretty. I enjoy that. I'm glad to see that thing blooming. And the Christmas cactus over here, it's still got a little ways to go. It's not blooming. There's no buds on it yet. I bought this little thing that'll hold my camera or my phone. You know, I film on my phone, so I bought that little thing that'll hold it. So when I'm doing recipes and stuff, hopefully that'll work. I'm going to try that out the next time I share a recipe with y'all. Well, y'all remember the waffle shower curtain? If you watched my video when I bought this thing, I bought it because it was waffle weave and I loved it. I loved the texture of it. But when I put it up there, somebody had washed it and dried it on high heat, and it had shrunk so that it wouldn't even cover the front across the tub from side to side. So Donald said, that thing's got to go. So I ended up, this is the one I gave $5 for. If you watch my video, you'll see that shower curtains at Goodwill are supposed to be $3, but he had $10 on this thing. And I got up there and didn't see it, and the girl said, you know, this is $10. And I was like, no, I don't. I said, I don't want it. And the manager was there, and he said, well, he would take $5 for it. So I went ahead and bought it. But then when I got the thing home, it wouldn't even cover the shower. And I was trying to explain to everybody that's why I don't want to pay more than $3 for a shower curtain at the Goodwill. Well, because it didn't fit, I didn't want to donate it back and somebody else buy it and have the same dilemma of that thing not fitting. So I just made some waffle weave hand towels out of this shower curtain. I got 10 hand towels out of this that I will use in the kitchen. And I just cut them out, cut the shower curtain, folded it, and cut it in even increments until I got a shower curtain sized towel. A hand towel. A kitchen hand towel sized pieces out of that shower curtain. And it's waffle weave. It's a good fabric. It's absorbent, and I'm looking forward to using them. And I feel like well worth $5. So if you're in my kitchen, you might see some pretty hand towels that I've bought, but you'll also see plenty of these that I've cut from other things, recycled and reused, and they might be a little rough around the edges, but these hadn't started fraying yet because, you know, I haven't used them for hand towels yet, but I'm looking forward to go ahead and using these for hand towels. I wanted to share with you that little tidbit, things that I do around the house to save money. This is one of them. And not only does it just save money, but it keeps things out of the landfill. This is perfectly good material, a perfectly good waffle weave that'll make some good towels. I didn't throw that away. Now, I love vintage material. I love vintage linens of all kinds. I am thinking about changing the curtains in the kitchen, and I love these bright reds and this gingham because I think that it'll be great for Christmas. A friend of mine made these curtains when my kids were just babies, and I have quite a few pairs of them in red, and I have some in blue. And I love to use my vintage materials, my vintage curtains that I've used for years. I change them out often, so I'm thinking about maybe putting these up for Christmas. I also love a topper, and I have some white curtains that I've made, and you know, this topper would look good over it too for Christmas. And then I have this beautiful blue and white curtain that I have used for years and years, and I love it. I think it's beautiful. It's a vintage material, and it's something I enjoy using. But I think I'm not going to put this up for Christmas because I may save that and put it up for spring. It's got some birds on it, some flowers and things, and it's a classic blue and white. It could go in there. I have a lot of blue and white and stuff in there, and it would fit. But I think for a Christmas look, I'm going to try putting up these vintage curtains that I've got here and see how that goes. This is what's up here. I'm going to take these down, and I'm going to try 3 different looks. I've got these vintage curtains that I've had for quite a while. In fact, I've probably had these for 25 years. I've got this red and white valance that I've had for a while. And I also have this black and white valance. And what I use this valance with is these kind of off-white kitchen curtains that I made from drop cloths. And I also use the red one with that too. And so I'm not sure which one of these that I'm going to use. I made these from a drop cloth. These are notes I have when I put these things in the totes and store them. But this red, of course the red and white to me just looks so much more Christmassy. Well, let's change the first look and put up the first look. Here are the curtains that are up now, and we're going to change it and put the vintage ones up and see how that looks. Well, there's the look of the vintage curtains that I had made when my kids were little. And I like the way that looks. That sure does brighten it up in here, and it is reminiscent of Christmas. It doesn't have to be Christmas because you can use gingham all year round, but it does look bright and cheery and red. I'm thinking that I don't want the black and white, even though it does match the kitchen. I have it over here on these cabinet doors. I have black and white toile that's behind these glass doors. Over here on this cabinet that's on this side of the kitchen. And the cabinets are black. But I don't think that it's the best thing for the holidays right now. So I'm just going to take this option off the table. And I think I'm just not even going to try this option and save this for another time, because even though it's festive and it's pretty, I already like the ones that are up here. So I think this will be the winner to the kitchen curtain change today. And I'm pleased with it. Okay, here is look number 2. That's the black valance that's up there. There's just a smidgen of it that shows the black and white toile. Here are the curtains that I made from a drop cloth. And here's the whole thing in general. Now I have one more hook that I can go down and make this curtain even right here. It's a little high. I went up one hook higher, but I can go down about 2 more inches and it'll be to the bottom of this with this set of curtains. But this is look number 2. I think that's the one that I ruled out, but you can tell me what you think about this. Well, here is option number 3. And option number 3 is the little red and white valance. And you can barely see it peeking under here. It's not a whole lot of red and white impact, but it's peeking out right there. And then the white curtains. So that's option number 3. Well, that's all of the options I have for hanging the curtains today. Me trying to get curtains hanging up so that they look like the holidays. So they'll look kind of Christmassy, but they'll also be good to leave hanging up for any time of the year. So if I don't get them changed at the end of the year, they'll still look okay. They'll look bright and festive and fit right in with the decor. So that's option number 3. Leave in the comments the ones that you like the most. Well, the kids are here, so if you hear them in the background, you know that they made it. They're here today. And I'm going to get off of here so I can go ahead and feed them lunch, and we can get on with our day. Thank you for joining me today, and like always, until next time.